Hey guys, it's Mark and Mike here from Bettors. We're here to bring you a message from our friends at Blue Chew, a message all about confidence.
Which is something we don't have in our picks.
Speak for yourself, Michael. This message, though, is about confidence knowing you'll be ready to go when your partner is, and that you'll be able to go a few extra rounds if needed. Now, Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as both Viagra and Cialis, but it's in chewable form, and it's way cheaper than the alternatives.
Blue Chew's tablets are a performance enhancer for the bedroom and can help any man gain extra confidence when it's their time to perform. My favorite part now is that they have Vardenafil mint flavored chewables with the active ingredients in Levitra and Staxin, so you can stay hard and fresh.
Minty.
And as Mark said, Blue Chew is an online prescription service, so no doctor's visits, no waiting in line, no weird and uncomfortable conversations, and it ships right to your door in discreet packaging. It's a very simple process. You sign up at BlueChew.com, you talk with one of their licensed medical professionals, and once you're approved, you receive that prescription in days. And Mark, what's the best part?
Well, the best part to me is that these tablets are made right here in the USA. And we also have a special deal here for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code DELIGHT at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code DELIGHT to receive your first month free.
What is up, everybody? Season 5, Episode 4. No technical difficulties. Jesus, I hope not. Fingers crossed. We've already had some prior to even starting, so that's cool. But hopefully we're back. I'm the only person in the negative because I have zero idea what I'm doing when I go to bovadasportsbook.com. I think that's very obvious. Or I shouldn't just pick any tennis or golf. That just should, not tennis, soccer and golf. Just stay away from it. It's what completely ruined my week. What? I mean, unbelievable. I'll go right to you then, Mark. Tennis and golf didn't ruin your week. It could have, but it did not.
Yeah, I mean, so far through 3 weeks, 1.7 units up. I can't complain. Got another lock victory, but 1.7 units up after 3 weeks. Clearly, it's a winning model. So, just get on the train. Choo-choo!
I mean, I know you're mocking Mike, but this man had a monster week. 11 units up, 10 for the season.
It's a good bounce back. Yeah, it's all you can ask for. I'd love to average up a unit every week. It's all you can ask for in a great model. So 52 units on the year is nothing to scoff at.
I'm scoffing at it. I'm going to scoff at it the entire time.
Nothing to scoff at.
Listen, there's the Mike model, there's the egg model, there's the Zed model, there's the train model.
Train.
Matt, do you have a model?
I do have a model. It is a model train set. Is that why you guys call it the train model? Like a model train set?
No.
Your guys' models are all trash. All you do is argue about math all day long and it's the least fun. Like, well, I think I was driving for work for like 45 minutes and I looked at my phone. It was like, you have 175 missed text messages. I was like, what is happening right now in this world? So that was weird.
It's Mark and Zed egging on Mike because they're either the dumbest people alive or they're purposefully doing it.
That one.
All three of them?
The first one.
It's clear. It's clear as day, which is why nobody can understand it. And it's never the person who picks the game's fault. It's just the math's fault.
I have showed the model. I have showed the model in several group chats, and there's only two people that don't understand it.
This is neither
the common denominator. They're both idiots, and they're both idiots. That's the common denominator. Every other, even the bucket,
is a very smart guy.
The bucket understands it. That's when you know it's an easy model.
And the bucket is an idiot.
You're not wrong.
Exactly.
But I'm really happy with my week. I've 3 for 3 on locks so far this year, so that feels good. Very happy about that. I'm also I'm in the first place for second place.
Yes, first place for second place.
Yes. Okay. So gold medal winner of second place. That feels good. And I'm in the positive. Woot woot Mike in the positive. Woot woot Mark in the positive. And Greg, not in the positive. Sorry to hear that. Should have stayed with the model.
I should have stuck with the model. The model was football season. That's what the model was.
Talk about all the text messages this weekend. My favorite one was, are we going to actually make people money from Greg? And then he proceeded to put in a negative week.
First of all, I went 19 and 22. Let's not pretend like I had some miserable week.
You went 19 and 22?
Less than a unit down. I hit the lock. I hit everything. I will say, and the thing that you can keep track of in the write-up for the episode where you find all the info, on the show, previous stats, you can find the link to youtube.com/theunderdog, macronepicks.com, where you can see the video episodes, all that stuff in the description. You will see the lock stats now. Matt being 3-0 and plus 15 units in the lock, but only 4.1 units plus for the season. That's a tough look. It's a tough look.
Lock picks are true to roof. Shout out, Are You Garbage? But no, I'm excited. It's, what, Greg? You make the picks where you got to make the picks. I'm plus units 3 weeks into the season. That feels good.
That should feel good. Yeah, after the disaster that season 4 was, having you back in the positive makes a lot more sense. So I like it. It's bringing everything back in terms of the show itself. So then, water finds its level kind of thing.
That's what I always say.
That's what you always say?
What is his level?
I don't know.
Me and all my science friends. A stud always finds its finder.
Debatable.
How do stud finders work? What's the science behind that?
I don't know. Is it?
How do they actually not know?
How does that little machine know there's a good-looking guy behind that wall? I don't get it.
Speaking of good-looking guys, how about Greg's hat though? Huh? We gotta shout that out.
The Cannoneers.
The Cannoneers have come in, and it's a good-looking hat.
Cannonballers? Absolutely.
Oh, the Cannonballers, Mark. Duh.
Close enough.
From Cannoneer.
They're from Kannapolis.
Janet
Kannapolis.
I would never.
The Janoneers?
If only they were the Janoneers. I will say, very fire hat, fire logo, if I have to be perfectly honest.
Are you wearing the headband underneath it?
I'm not wearing the headband underneath the headband.
Oh, you gotta get the headband. You gotta get the headband.
You wearing the headband as underwear? I don't know. I don't know what you do with headbands.
I definitely don't wear them as underwear. I can tell you that much. But let's.
Red Hot Chili Peppers do.
I feel like they were socks.
I saw that music video.
Mike with the hit.
What song was that?
I don't remember the music video.
I think the cheese tax.
The cheese tax. It's definitely not.
Gotta be the cheese tax.
What a pull.
The cheese tax is such a good. Yeah, what a pull. It's not like I played it 3 times before the show started. How did you come up with that, Mike?
It's stuck in my head now.
I will say,
I'm trying to give the guy some credit. All right.
He deserves no credit. He's in first place. So
what Mike did come up with is one of the bigger hits of the week. That plus 550 on Bovada for Alexa Grasso. And in that
some of us just
streak.
no ball. Some of us just no ball. Big win there, and then followed up by my lock hitting back to back with Bones. Easy win, was beautiful. That and I finally got some value boy in tennis. I'm that dude.
Cyril God looked good.
Yeah, he looked great.
He's there for a paycheck.
The fact that he came out and said that he didn't, I don't train until the fight's announced is so ridiculous. Like, you're never going to be champion like that.
No.
Well, wasn't it already?
Interim. Yeah. Not really.
Whatever.
What does interim stand for again?
I don't know, temporary, stand-in, interim head coach, acting head coach.
They took away the title or they stripped Francis of the title for inactivity, so then they fought for like a vacant interim title, and then Francis never even came back.
Who's he fighting for now? Bare knuckle boxing?
I don't know.
He'll probably box like Tyson Fury or somebody. I don't know.
Which one's that?
Tommy?
No.
Oh yeah, how about Tommy Fury taking down Jake Paul, Mike?
Yeah, we didn't even get to that in last week's episode because of the technical
difficulties. I thought Matt still brought that up early last week.
He might have.
I don't remember what I said.
Oh no, yeah. So I mean, Jake Paul will be back. They'll fight again. It was a close
Yeah,
fight.
who's he gonna?
They'll go again.
He's gonna fight me next to get an easy win.
They're gonna fight. They're gonna fight Fury, Jake Paul too.
I think it's a Fury Leva, athletic coach for the Philadelphia Phillies.
Who's watching Fury Paul 2? Not me. The mystique is
Not
dead.
me.
A lot of people are still going to watch.
Like the model, dead.
No, it isn't. He has 20 million subscribers on YouTube and 20 million Instagram followers. People are still going to tune in, and the model's not dead, Greg. You're the number one supporter. You watch your mouth. You're becoming a traitor.
I would never.
He hates the model more than anybody.
All of his followers, though, aren't for his boxing. They're for his looks.
But they'll still watch. No, well, it's for his. Like,
no, they won't.
Yes, they will. They'll still watch.
You think?
Box.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Let's say 50 to 75% of his followers are females. Right?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yes.
Jake Paul? No, they're not.
I'm talking about Tommy Fury.
Oh yeah. We're talking about Jake Paul.
Oh yeah, people watch Jake Paul fight.
That's who's
this show.
I thought you were talking about Tommy Fury. I wasn't paying attention.
They're fighting each other. They're fighting each other.
And they're fighting each other. So what's the difference?
I thought you meant people like Tommy Fury's fans were going to come out to watch him fight.
I thought
no. I'm talking about Jake Paul's fans.
Are you and Greg competing for like largest cup? Like, what are we looking at here? Like, each of you have just like both like ridiculous. Like, what section did you buy that cup?
I'm talking about if you just go to any sporting event
141
and get a souvenir cup, that's the cup you get. I don't know what to tell you.
I got
pretty big
in section 141.
Just thirsty.
Such an idiot. All right.
There's just a bunch of candles in there.
I don't even have anything that big.
I don't.
I got a multivitamins bottle over there.
Now, do you have a lot of vitamins or one vitamin that's multi-grain or whatever?
Vitamins in one?
Yeah.
Gross.
All right.
Multivites.
Well,
Mike's like, I got multivitamins. It's Nerds, Skittles, and Jujubes. All right, Mike.
Well, regardless.
Hey, I got all my vitamins. I got to get my
laundry.
He's like, I eat my vegetables and fruits. I got runts.
Mike was a big runt guy growing up.
He just got all the banana runts, and he's like, it's my potassium
I had
stash.
17 bananas today.
This is how I don't crap up, and he just takes a fistful of runts bananas. Like, all right, Mike.
My bad, dude.
Oh, that's great. That's so good.
I'm pre-diabetic, but the potassium I'm getting from these are good.
Yeah, it's coming in strong. All right, well, I say we get into it, fellas. Let's go right into the XFL. Bovada still has all the lines for the XFL. The games, they've been interesting, to say the least. Battlehawks suffer their first loss. Matt, I know you were devastated.
I know, it was a rough one.
Where are you at in the XFL this week?
I'm going to take the Battlehawks to bounce back. I think I'm just going to take a money line, though, minus 180 over the Renegades. I don't think the Renegades are that good of a team. I think the Battlehawks have something. They're going to bounce back after a tough loss. They're playing in St. Louis, my hometown, so I'm very excited for this. Let's go Battlehawks.
I'm staying out of that game completely this week. It's the only game I'm staying away from because I'm on the Roughnecks.
Wow.
-9, -105. The bad teams in the XFL are very bad, and I think that's very apparent through 2 or 3 weeks of games. I think it's very easy to tell who stinks and who doesn't. So, Mark, what do you have in the XFL?
Well, the Brahmas, they're one of the teams that stink. So I'm taking the Sea Dragons -4.5, -110.
-110. I'm actually on the Brahmas in that matchup, so you'd be happy.
Wow.
+4.5, -110 in that one.
Backfire.
Oh, that's all right. That's the only underdog I took in the XFL, so it is what it is. Mike, what do you have?
The only game I have in the XFL are the Vipers and Defenders over 42 -110. The Defenders I think they might have did the over themselves last week. I think they could possibly do it again. The Vipers are horrible.
I think the over was 38 and they scored 39 themselves.
Yeah.
The Defenders are a good team.
The Vipers maybe could score. Yeah, the Vipers are terrible.
I was just going to say Matt.
I don't know. You said Matt.
Well, I was going to give a shout out to Jordan Teamu. That's Matt's boy. Just
guy balls, man. That's why I couldn't bet against him, dude. He just knows what he's doing. Teamu. What is that? Teamu. Forever.
That's
Forever.
not it.
What song is that? You know what I'm talking
It's
about?
All Night Long
It's
by
All
Lionel
night
Richie.
long. It's like Te amo.
That's not what he
Karamu,
said.
Forever.
Not the word.
Yeah, he says it's just Jordan Te amo in that song. All night long, all night.
It's like
It's a song about Ole Miss quarterbacks. I think he throws Plumlee in there.
I'm not even gonna try to sing that. I'm taking the Roughnecks and the Guardians over 38 minus 110. I think it's a game where the Roughnecks can actually go over themselves. And then my last pick in the XFL is those Defenders -6 minus 110 in that game. Mainly because the Vipers, like you said, Mike, they do stink right there.
Yeah,
Since
horrible.
since he did just come up, though, we should probably talk about how good Plumlee is doing for UCF football or baseball right now.
Do they have UCF
He's-
baseball lines on Bovada?
I don't see it, but he is killing the game. He is.
They got college baseball.
Yeah.
He's hitting good dingers. He's catching fly balls. He might win National League Player of the Year.
That's not accurate.
I don't agree with that.
Mark, do you have anything else in the XFL?
Yeah,
Te
I'm
amo.
gonna take the Battlehawks minus the 4, minus 110 over the Renegades. I think they do bounce back and win here, like Matt said. But I'm going to take the points.
Mike or Matt, anything else in the XFL?
Yeah, I got one pick in the XFL. Give me the DC Defenders -6 over the Vegas Vipers. The double V, which is actually, if you stick the two V's together, it's a W. What's the opposite of a W? It's an L. That's what they're going to take.
I completely all this talk and the chatter about John Reese Plumlee's baseball acumen. I completely forgot the World Baseball Classic's going on because all the games are at like 11:30 at night.
The USA game's at 9 on Saturday.
That's nice.
Yeah, against the UK?
Croatia.
No,
I think they're playing 9-on-1 against Lars Nootbaar.
Does anybody have? We'll just quickly touch on it. We won't get into deep baseball talk. The lines are very ridiculous. Anybody have any picks in the World Baseball Classic for tonight or tomorrow? I guess
I didn't even look.
you could take Japan
I'll
minus
take
20,000.
No, I'll take Cuba minus 130 over Italy. I'll take that. But wow, Japan minus 9.5 in a baseball game over China that's crazy, and it's minus 150. Those are the only two you would be able to take.
Yeah, because the other two.
I'm taking Lars Nootbaar to hit for the cycle. Plus 3,600.
All right. Well, I guess it's just good to see that.
Did you see that? Did you?
I was gonna say, Mike.
Did you see the Czech Republic video?
No.
You go.
Just anything in Czech Republic, or like something
No, it was with the people. They were asking everybody on their team what they did for a job, and everybody was the one guy was like, "I'm an accountant." The other guy was like, "I do sales."
Did they just interview? They interviewed an MLS team.
But at the MLS game last night, the Union, they played somewhere, and they're like, where'd they play?
El Salvador.
And there was a dog ran on the pitch and tried to steal the ball.
Oh, that was that dog? I was at the gym. Humble brag. But I was at the gym, and I saw the dog on the TV, like on the field, like trying to get after the ball.
Yeah, that was.
I thought they were just filming like a new Air Bud movie, similar to like the Jake Gyllenhaal thing at the UFC event this weekend.
A horrible flying kick thrown in that video.
It's a movie, so he's not an actual fighter.
Got to be better.
Fighter,
jacked though.
He does look jacked. He's got how you call it, washboard abs.
That is,
whatever he's doing is working.
Yeah,
that's true.
Well, let's roll some of that dog on the pitch talk to soccer. We can kind of get right into it. Mark, I'll start with you.
I'm gonna take my Gunners in the Europa League to start. They're playing tomorrow. They got a game against Sporting CP. Plus 120 for the Gunners. They're probably not going to come with their strongest lineup, but I still think they get the dub here.
All right. Better save some of those dubs for the Premier League, but I hear you. Mike, anything in soccer?
I'm also starting tomorrow. I'm going to bet on Roma plus 125. I'll bet on Jose Mourinho against Real Sociedad.
Jose Mourinho.
Thank you.
You said plus 130,
They did
Mike, or
not.
plus 120?
Plus 125.
Oh, plus 125. All right.
Neither of what you said.
Close enough.
Right in between.
Matt, anything in soccer?
Yeah, I'm taking Union Berlin -1 plus 108 over Union St. Louis. I just imagine that's how they pronounce it over there. So yeah, Union Berlin.
Minus what?
The Battle of the Onion.
The Battle of the Onions, the Battle of the Layers. -1 plus 108. What? So here's a question, guys. Why wouldn't I take -170 money line? What's the difference here?
What'd you take?
-1 plus 108. They got to win by 2 goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd push if
Yeah.
they won by 1. That's why
I like my odds.
That's why the lines are different.
Okay. Okay. We don't have to get too crazy over here. A little
Matt's
pizza
like, I just found my own model.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm taking Union Berlin.
All right, we got Union Berlin on your card in the Battle of the Onions. I'm on Brighton in the Premier League, taking on Leeds. Even money at Bovada. I think that is
Someone breaking into your
the
house,
best
Mike?
option.
No,
I think his light went out.
My light went out.
I knew like his face got like the light just disappeared from it. So he was either
It may be.
He got very sick.
he was either gonna pass out on the podcast or the light went out.
All right. Well, I don't know. It's not going back on for now.
All right.
So
Did you electrocute
All right.
yourself? Voltage Mike over there?
Something happened.
I don't know what's going on.
Mark, what's your next pick in soccer while Mike does electrical work on the podcast?
I'm on Brighton as well. I'm taking that pick. Even money.
You've given up on Leeds.
They're playing well.
Okay.
They stink.
Maybe filling your
the-
filling your English Premier League team with a bunch of crappy American players is a bad idea.
Maybe you're filling your American soccer team with a bunch of American players is a bad idea. But that's what the MLS
I mean, that
does.
El Salvadorian dog beat the Union last night, Matt. We didn't even tell you the final score.
It was 0-0.
An assist. God, but he was going out of this world. Freddie Abark.
I mean,
Wasn't that good?
no, it wasn't. It was not.
It was horrible.
Sebastian LaRouf.
There you go. There you go. That one was better. That one was better.
If it was a horse on the pitch, it would have been Neymar.
I like that one. I think the official post on like the MLS thing was Alejandro Barkdoya.
That's a good one.
It'd be funny if anyone know who Alejandro Madoya is. Who is
It
it?
was close. He almost had the right name.
The captain for the Union. He's been there for like 8 years.
Who was the Union player I used to know?
Danny.
Sebastian LaRouf.
No, Danny.
Danny.
That was Casey.
No.
Yeah, wasn't it Casey?
No, Paul Casey's the big tall bald
It was
guy.
Casey.
Yeah.
It was not Paul Casey. Paul Casey's a golfer.
It's a golfer.
Oh my god.
It was something Casey though.
No, it was Danny like Martinez
It was
or something.
It was not Danny.
Danny
Perez.
I keep thinking Danny Rojas. I know it's not Danny
Yeah,
Rojas.
that's what I was gonna say.
Hey,
I didn't wanna
it's
say it.
back in a week. Back in
Yeah.
a week.
We're not doing the show next week, so we're all gonna be watching it.
That's not true.
How about Danny Dimes getting a contract?
Yikes.
Danny Cruz. That's who you knew.
Danny Cruz, yeah, I met him a couple times.
That's thank God.
Listener of the show.
Yeah, for sure.
Also-
Tuning in.
He also showed up in a French commercial. So
I was in a French soccer commercial, yes, as was
Correct.
Mark.
Mike, what's your next?
yeah.
So I know more,
It was great
I
acting.
know more soccer than well, that was the best, Greg. We just had to be ourselves. When you're doing what you love and acting,
it really
it's
work?
not. You'll never work a day in your life.
Exactly.
Just sweating in a giant sweatsuit.
Mike, what are you?
But now you can't watch that video because, like, if we can find someone that can jailbreak that video,
What are you gonna beat
Yeah,
in
like-
France?
I think Is that what VPNs are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carl.
Ooh, maybe
ask
I'll get a
Carl.
French VPN.
Why don't you just ask
Yeah,
Carl?
how's Carl? We got a guy, and for the listeners, we got a guy named Carl. He's an IT guy.
He's better than our
Carl
social media guy.
Weezer. He just loves croissants.
He's the backup Twitter guy.
Croissant.
Mike, what do you got in the world of soccer?
I'm going to go to the Champions League next Tuesday, I believe. I'm going to take the over in the FC Porto and Inter Milan game, over 2.5 minus 102. I think the first game Milan won 1-0. I think there'll be more goals in the second leg.
Taking my theory.
What?
I got my only other soccer pick this
You're
week:
welcome.
Nottingham Forest and Tottenham over 3 plus 134 on Bovada. I think there's goals in that game. Matt, what's your next soccer pick?
Fenerbahce versus Sevilla, over 2.5 goals, minus 102.
Minus 102.
I like the way they pronounce Fenerbahce.
I mean, yeah, I don't think they say
I
it like
think it's
that,
Fener.
but
I don't think
We
it's
can neither
Fenerbahce.
confirm nor deny that
I
is
think
the
it's
correct.
Fenerbahce, like not Bache, but it's something close to
let's
that.
see if there's a.
Sounds like a
First one.
Sounds like a dessert. Yeah, we'll have one chocolate mousse and a Fenerbahce. Something with like cream on the inside and a glaze of lemon zest.
Mark, what's your next pick?
And a Fenerbahce for the lady.
What are you even talking about?
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take the Philadelphia Onion. I'm gonna take them and the over 2.5 in their game, and that comes out at even. It's a special pick through Bovada, but over 2.5 and an Onion win in that game.
So
even
money line over 2.5, even money for you. Works for me. Mike, anything else in soccer?
Yeah, I actually have a few picks, so I'll just go through them quick.
Well, give me
great.
two. Give me
What
two of
be?
them, and then we'll go around.
All right, Chelsea even odds against Leicester City. They're due for a win. Only them and Palace have scored like the least amount of goals out of the big clubs in 2023, or big leagues, and they both scored 5. It's horrible. And then I'm going to take the over in West Ham Villa, over 2.5 plus 102.
Over 2.5 minus 102. Plus 102.
Plus 102.
Plus 102.
Yes.
I knew I heard 102. See, I almost got that one right, Mark. Matt, anything else in soccer?
Fenerbahce.
Again? A second time?
That's it. Yeah, I'm not driving. Give me a second. We get 2 Fenerbahces.
You're eating alone, sir.
Oh, now it just hurts.
I got a couple more as well in soccer. I'll be quick. They're both in the same game. I'm taking FC Barcelona plus 125 over Athletic Bilbao. Lock it up. That's the lock of the week right there.
An early lock.
It's the FC Barcelona. They're at the top of the table. Got to stay there. They're well ahead of Real Madrid. And then I'm also going to take Lewandowski anytime to score in that game, plus 135.
Plus 135. The lock in a soccer game is tough because there's multiple ways to lose. That's the only problem. Hey, listen, I get it. Matt, anything else in soccer?
Nah. I googled Fenerbahce food and someone made a cake of Fenerbahce.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Mike, you're good in soccer too?
Pretty nice cakes.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, then
Is Cake Boss still in the air?
I think reruns are still on the air.
I don't care about the show with rerun. Is that good times?
Yeah.
Shoulder pop pop. Right hand, left hand, shoulder pop pop.
He's got fluid.
Shout out Scrubs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are we doing the rerun Danny's again?
Let's go.
I'm gonna watch that.
Let's go to tennis. Isn't it Indian Wells, Mike, this week, or was that last week?
Yep. No,
that's
we're still there.
All right.
It's still there. I think it started over the weekend.
Start me off in that then.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Tatiana Maria, plus 115 against Jasmine Paolini. Jasmine's only rated a few rankings above her, so I'll take the dog here. I feel like it's going to obviously a pick 'em. So
That works. Mark, what do you got?
I got Emma Raducanu. She's minus 250. I don't know. I was very confused. I couldn't tell if Matt
I don't
was
know if he was
muted or
on his
not.
phone or an iPad. It was
Yeah,
up like this.
He was confusing me a lot. But I got Emma Raducanu. She's obviously a heavy favorite here. But I was going to parlay her together with Stan Wawrinka at minus 220, and those two come back to me at plus 104.
Raducanu, Wawrinka, plus 204.
104.
104. Eventually, I'll get it right.
The best is Sarah Chalk knows, and he's like, "What are you guys talking about?" And she's like, "Not the rerun dance." It's just her. I forgot it's Amy Smart too. What a good show!
Yeah, it's one of those ones that I always try to go back to, and I get like 7 episodes into season 1, and then I forget, and I go watch something else.
It gets sad. Like the third episode, the old lady's like, "Yeah," she's like, "Yeah, I'm ready to die," and it's like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
Like, what are we watching
It's
here?
it's a show where it hits you with the like heavy episode just out of nowhere, and you're like, I'm trying to laugh, young cool, young old MC, old young MC,
Old young
Yeah,
MC.
For some reason, couldn't remember it.
Bust a move.
Yeah. Sir, see a doctor.
You have a problem, sir.
Matt, do you have anything in tennis?
Yeah, I got some tennis picks. Let's serve it up on the court this week. We are in Evergreen. What is it? What is that name of this one? What's this tournament? Indian Run?
Indian Wells?
WTA.
Indian Wells. We are at Indian Wells this weekend in sunny California. I am taking Quinton. No, I'm not. I'm taking Filip Krejnovic. Plus 3.5, minus 115 over Mackenzie McDonald. I like it because he spells Philip with an F, and F is for fun.
You said plus 3.5?
Yes, sir. That is 3.5 games.
All right. Mike, what's your next one in tennis?
Yeah, my other pick is just it's a parlay. I'm taking them all straight. I got Raducanu minus 250, like Mark, and then I'm gonna have Lauren Davis versus Marina Zanevska minus 180, and then the third final part is Veronika Kudermetova minus 425 against Anna Blinkova.
Minus 245.
425.
425. Close. I had all the numbers that time.
Getting closer. And then that parlay, those three come back at plus 169.
Plus 169.
So it's just those three. Doesn't include my
Tatiana
Maria.
Works for me. Mark, are you good in tennis?
I am good in tennis. Thank you for asking.
Matt, anything else in tennis?
Yeah, one more. Jeffrey John Wolf minus 155 over Martin Fuchsovic.
I'm not going to lie. I spelled Jeffrey with a G there. I feel like that has to be right. I don't have the screen in front of me, so I don't have it written
That's
down.
not right.
If you're listening or watching, turn this off after Greg just says that crap.
What are you talking about?
Pulling that crap right now? Spell it with a G?
Oh, I'm sorry. Names can't be spelled with G?
It's Jeffrey Jeff.
All like the bottom list of names are spelled with G.
I think
Jeff
you're
with a
dummy.
G, Greg, George.
I think you're a dummy if you have a G in your name.
John with a G.
John
If you have two G's in your name too, yikes.
Mike with a G.
I don't appreciate any of this.
Giancarlo? No, Giancarlo's a good name.
The egg model's on life support right now. It's projected like 6 and
The model's also.
This is terrible.
The model just got handed 5 losses in the span of 10 minutes. Might have to be retired.
What are you talking about?
At the time of this episode, the train and the train math will be out, and I'm very excited for it.
I need to see what
I
the
am
train
so
math
ready
model
to just board the train and ride it to the top of the mountain.
The train model's going to be $50 card hands that nobody else can play.
let's while we figure out what the train model is, let's ride it on over to the NBA. Bovada still has a couple lines up for some NBA games on the Thursday. Mike, I'll start with you.
I actually have
nothing
nothing
in
in
the
the NBA.
Nothing in the NBA. Mike's
I get the light
Mike's
behind
room
me.
just progressively gets darker and darker as the show's going on. Then, Mark, do you have anything in the NBA?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Pacers minus 9.5. The Rockets stink. Pacers are not bad. Halliburton's been playing really well. I know it's a heavy line, but I'll take it. Minus
The
110.
scary part about that is the Pacers play absolutely no defense, as we saw against the Sixers the other night. But I'm also on the Pacers minus 9.5, minus 110. Matt, anything in the NBA?
Yes, no, I'm not.
Okay,
actually.
well, I'm on the Warriors minus 1.5, minus 110. Obviously, the Grizzlies without John Morant, very different team. Steph Curry's back, even though this game is on the road and the Warriors just don't know how to play on the road for some reason. I'm riding with them there. Mark, anything else in the NBA, or are you good?
I'm all
All
done.
right, then we can go to hockey very quickly. The NHL, tons of games, stretch run. We're getting very close to playoff hockey. Unfortunately, no actual rooting interest in playoff hockey because the franchise that we cheer for is a complete joke. It is what it is. Mike,
But gritty.
I'll go to you first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will.
gritty. And Mike bought me that gritty hat that supports the franchise.
It's a good hat.
It ain't that good.
Better than the hat you're wearing.
How dare you? Shout out Kannapolis, the Cannonballers, the White Sox affiliate. I'm all in. Give me your pick, Mike.
Yeah, my only pick is I'm taking. This line stuck out to me. I'm taking the Avalanche minus 1.5 plus 150 at home. The Kings have more points on the year by like 6 or 7. So I don't know why Avalanche are favored a little bit. So I'm going to take the puck line.
I'm on the Kings plus 135 on Bovada in that game. So sorry.
I was just saying the line's fishy. That's why I'm taking
I now hate
home
my pick
team
because of how fishy that line is. So
exactly.
Mark, what do you got in hockey?
Exactly.
I am taking the Hurricanes minus 1.5 because our franchise is embarrassing. So, and it's minus 140. That's how you know you have a bad hockey team when you're projected to lose by more than 2 goals and you have to lay more juice to get some units back.
It's not a good scene that's on South Broad anymore.
They're horrible.
It's really bad.
That video of all the Rangers fans taking it over too.
Needed to trade JVR. Didn't happen.
It was horrible. Like there's so many Rangers fans, and then you don't trade JVR, and you don't. It's just
the only thing that's made me happy recently is the season ticket holder event video where
Chuck Fletcher.
when Chuck Fletcher comes out and he is booed at the season ticket holder event.
Deserved every
that
second
is just
of it.
Beautiful.
Well deserved.
I'm on
well deserved.
A franchise that has been down for several years, but returning a little bit to glory. The Sabres plus 130, and then the Penguins minus 130 in their matchup. Matt, anything in hockey?
Only thing in the NHL I have is Cork minus 7.5, minus 110 over Wexford. That's it for the NHL.
I don't even know what's. I mean, I'm assuming it's hockey. Is it Irish?
National Hurling League.
Okay, National Hurling League, the NHL.
First hurling pick on the pod, and I think Cork takes it down this week.
I might have to check out some hurling when I'm over there. That might be. It seems electric. So
if there's turbulence, you might be hurling.
That's probably true. Probably true. So did everybody give out all their hockey picks?
No, I still have the Bruins. Right. Yeah, I got the Bruins minus 1.5. That is plus 135 against the Oilers. I got the Rangers minus 1.5 against the Canadiens. Minus 115 on that pick. And then
you just go to hurl. I'm confused.
I don't know. He's mad about my picks, I guess. I don't know. And then I'm actually taking the Kraken. I'm taking the Kraken. I'm double dipping on the Kraken. Minus 135 on the money line and minus 1.5 plus 180 on the puck line. Kraken simply because team name for my golf trip is Let's Get Kraken. And
they won for me last week.
That's the logo.
What's it in reference to?
Well, it's the ocean course, so we picked an ocean animal.
It's not a real animal.
It is to me.
You should have done the Squidward version of it though for your sample.
Oh, what a missed
opportunity. That's a big miss.
We didn't guess for you. I mean, I can still get that done. Like, I'll make some T-shirts right
submit
now.
the Squidward one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll do it. We have time. We did get some nice Waggle hats that have Krakens on them, so you can't complain about those. Waggle, shout out, great hats.
No free ads.
I take some free hats.
No free ads, but they are great hats.
They are excellent hats.
Yeah, that's that. That's what I got in hockey.
All right, I'm on the Lightning minus.
Did the double down? Sorry,
I think
Greg.
it came back
I
today. I
did the
thought the
double
same
dip.
thing, Matt. I think it's back
Today was the first day.
I think so. I'm on the Lightning minus 170, Sharks plus 115, and then the Senators plus 115 on Bovada for
Sharks.
you. Back to the double down.
Another aquatic animal.
I think I'm gonna go tomorrow. Then there's one not far from me. So okay, double down. It is slap some cheese on this bad boy. What? 100% white meat, of course. Needs bacon. Haha. Limited time only, though.
I think it's only available for like
Okay.
8 days.
What?
Really? Oh, so I have to go
Yeah, I mean,
tomorrow.
it feels like a mandatory trip.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm okay.
What's up with this spicy slaw wrap? I'm kind of in on this.
That sounds delicious. It does
I
sound
see the
good.
commercials for it
Yeah.
all the time. I don't know how I feel about it.
I haven't had KFC in a while,
It's been a very long
but I think
time.
I might have to sniff tomorrow if I play basketball tomorrow night.
Wait, okay. All right. Well,
They have
you know
French
what?
fries.
Update us on the Twitter tomorrow night and let us know if you can do a double down review.
Yeah.
7.2.
Is that based off the time you had it in Port Richmond once?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
No, that's how many seconds I had to get to the nearest bathroom.
Let's go. Let's go to darts very quickly. UK Open over the weekend. Giant upset in the final. Andrew Gilding, first ever major. We only have the Premier League really to look at this week. Matt, do you have anything?
Let me
Yeah,
tell
I mean,
you.
what-
Let me tell you.
What?
You go.
You go.
No, you go. You go.
You go.
What a
You go.
weekend!
A weekend.
Gilding, bro.
I mean-
Gilding.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Plus
Your company.
plus 500 and then plus 550 in the final. Hitting
What a
both.
freaking
Sorry,
weekend, man.
well, listen to
What a
me.
weekend.
I
What a
watched so
weekend.
much darts. What a weekend.
What a weekend.
I get why Greg loves it.
I get it. I get it.
I get it. When they do the draws and they pick the balls out of the lottery thing.
Dude, it's so great.
Except for the one time they said the wrong name. They read the ball wrong. So
Wow.
Similar to the
It's
Oscars.
questionable. Was the tournament even valid anymore?
We
Some
throw
are
an asterisk. We
Some
throw
are
an
asterisks.
asterisk on
Gilding
name.
has an asterisk on his card. On his
Throw an
scorecard.
asterisk. An asterisk. Like when I fit into a shirt that says it's a large, there's an asterisk. There's an extra on top of it. Asterisk. Shout out Gil Dan. We're doing shirt humor.
Gildong.
That's all I needed. You go back, Greg.
Okay, go ahead. Give us tell us about the PDC.
Peter Wright versus Gerwin Price plus 120. Nathan Aspinall versus Chris Dobie, lock of the week minus 145. Dimitri Vandenberg, Michael Smith plus 132 tomorrow in the Premier League first round. Nobody else has anything, I assume?
Don't you get nervous about your
Yes,
darts?
of course
locks?
I do, Mike. I should have hit it 2 weeks ago in darts. I was terrified the other week, last week about it, but I second guessed. Goddamn double down on the brain. I second guessed.
And on the bowels.
I second guessed myself, and I should have taken a guy who was minus 105. He won 6-0 in his match. I knew it. Doesn't matter. Let's go on.
I need to get a harumph out of that guy.
Let's go on to
Blazing Saddles joke.
Let's go on to the UFC. John Jones, like you mentioned at the beginning, Mike, your lock last week, taps out Cyril Gane. But the UFC returns to the Apex this weekend, right, Mike?
Yes, I believe so.
Who's that main
And then
event?
they're back, and then they're in London next week. It's Jan versus Moran. Actually, I don't think it. No, they're not in the Apex because it's Jan versus Moran.
Yeah,
They're in. I think they're in Ohio.
Ohio.
But I'm taking Guido Canetti plus 650 over Mario Batista. Big upset. Guido is a classic Dana White Contending Series guy. So his reach is impeccable in regards to the middleweight division that he's fighting in.
What is
I
this
don't know.
accent you're
I
even
don't
There's
doing?
know.
no way this. I'm confused.
Also,
Statin.
Guido
'Cause
Canetti,
it-
when you type in Canetti in my phone, the can in Canetti automatically goes into uppercase because he is an absolute can, a soup can, in
Yeah.
the UFC.
It's
You
at
jerk.
the theater,
Rude.
the theater of the island or something. So I don't think
In
that's the
Ohio.
Apex. No, it's in Las
Yeah,
Vegas.
Ohio's an island.
Maybe they have it at a different venue. Who knows? Keep doing.
Theater at Virgin Hotels.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
theater
it's
Virgin
so
Hotels.
it's a lot.
So
It's
it's
a
not the
bigger
Apex.
show. Okay.
Somewhere in Las Vegas, but like it doesn't look like there's
Alright.
a lot of
I hope
seating.
they keep getting back to that because I'm tired of the Apex. The Apex is nice
I
for
agree.
the people that work for the UFC, not having to travel and do a bunch of stuff, but having
Prudential Center.
it won't find me there.
We'll see Aljo and Marina.
Talk about a snooze fest. Mark, anything in the UFC
Stop
this
it.
week?
Yeah, so you can
Yeah,
buy
I got-
tickets to this thing, Mike. Go ahead.
Well, I'm not gonna not go to Vegas for it. So
Mike's on his way. He's gonna get there.
I'm just saying, you can't buy tickets to the Apex, right?
No,
you can. They're just like
it's like
really
super
expensive.
exclusive. Yeah.
Okay, well, if you
Yeah.
go to that, you can then wait a couple weeks and you can see Jason Mraz there. You are a big Jason Mraz
You think he
fan.
still wears those hats?
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
Still wear those fur coats?
It's literally a joke for one other person on the podcast, and it cracks me up every time. Go ahead, Mark.
Joe Namath and Joe Montana and his fur coats.
I'm gonna take John Martinez plus 205.
Plus 205. All right. Mike, anything in Mike, I'll go to you because Matt gave out a pick and Mark gave out a pick.
Yeah, I'll start with Alexander Volkov plus 130 against Romanov. I think Volkov's just got more experience, got the reach. I think he'll be able to outlast him.
I'm on Romanov on that one. Minus 152.
I like that for me then.
I'm taking Alexander in that fight as well. So
Mark, what was
Which one?
Romanov's odds?
just gonna be vague about it. So whoever wins, I'm gonna argue next week that I deserve the points.
Minus 152.
Minus 152. I'm on Volkov as well for the same reasons Mike said, and I just think him being an underdog on Bovada is good value.
It's good value.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm on another good value veteran guy. I'm on Rafael Sunsao plus 115.
I was thinking about that.
Very long.
Aren't you a big Davy Grant guy?
No, maybe I have no idea. But very long in the tooth of Sunsao, but he is a guy that has put up numbers in that division for a very long time. So I'll take the plus odds on it. Matt, anything else in the UFC?
Yeah, I have a parlay. Well, I'm going to take Said Nurmagomedov minus 250 over John Martinez. I like that pick a lot. And then I have a parlay that has to do with the
Main event.
last match.
All right, then we'll
when we
wait.
get there.
We'll wait on that. Mark, do you have anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Vitor Petrino minus 110 over Anton Turkalj.
All right.
Minus 110. Even fight, but minus 110. I'll still take it.
Works for me. Mike, anything else?
Yeah, we took Ryan Spann a few weeks ago. I believe he's plus 147 still. The fight got canceled on fight night. They're fighting again tomorrow. Or they're going to fight tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Saturday. So I'm going to take Spann again.
I'm
going
on.
to take Spann again.
I'm on Spann.
They're
as
fighting
well.
in the locker room tomorrow night. They're doing they got a street fight going on.
They're walking up to the scales. They're just going to mix right in front of there.
Yeah, I'm also on Ryan Spann.
Yeah.
Mike, I think that is a pretty solid bet. Yes,
What?
Matt? Where are you going with it?
I'm taking
I wasn't saying anything.
Stop playing.
Oh,
Easy one.
I'm taking Austin Lingo over over Ricardo Ramos plus 295.
Plus 295.
Yep.
We did really have a good jam session before
I
this.
really did.
You hated it. You hated it, Greg.
Yeah, well, that's because I wanted to start the show and we were talking about the PGA Superstore. Then I started
you
going
were-
on mute.
you were
Yeah, it's a real problem. I admitted to it.
You could have started the show, but you muted us,
All right.
and no one could hear you. We were 15 seconds in, just going do 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 do.
Are we good for the main event?
I have one parlay. It'd just be Cedricus Dumas minus 210, and I want to both straight, and Bruno Silva minus 200. Those come back at plus 121.
Okay. Dumas and Silva.
Dumas.
Plus what? Plus
121.
121.
Yep.
All right. And the main event, like we mentioned before, Merab Dvalishvili versus Piotr Jan. Should be a very interesting fight. Jan was robbed based off of poor judging in his last matchup with who's that guy? Sean something?
Sean O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley.
Yeah.
There we go.
Who's that lady? Who's that lady?
I'll start it right off. I'm taking Jan minus 250 in the main event.
So am I.
I'm not gonna touch that fight just because I could see Merab just taking him down and just laying on him.
I mean,
What he does every fight against everybody.
Jan
He just
wrestle,
lays
though.
on people, does nothing.
I mean, I hear you.
Okay.
Matt, give me your parlay that includes the main event.
Parlay. I got Nikita Kucherov minus 170 over Ryan Spann. I got Sed Nurmagomedov versus John Martinez minus 250. I got Volkov versus Romanov plus 130, and Piotr the man Jan over Merab Dvalishvili minus 250 for plus 616.
So Krylov, Volkov, Jan, Nurmagomedov plus 6 what?
16.
6.
Oh, 632. Live odds. I am moving the odds.
Wow.
Plus 632. The Volkov odds just went to plus 135.
Plus 135. I'll take that.
On Bovada.
I'll take that all day.
Oh, live odds. Cheese tax just went up.
Cheese tax just went up.
Cheese tax is skyrocketing. That and orange juice.
Oh man.
You got to pay the cheese tax.
Let's go to golf. Let's go to golf very quickly. Players Championship, the 5th major. We are here. We are ready to go for it. That Tyrrell Hatton fades late on Sunday. Very
that was tough.
disappointing.
It was there. It was there for
Had
you.
a chance for
Then he bogeyed.
had a chance for plus 3,300 units, at least get in the playoff. Couldn't get to it. But let's.
At least almost get positive.
I'm taking him top 20 this week, plus 150. I think he has another chance to repeat, rolling in good on it. Mark, your first golf pick.
Yeah, I'm going to take Chris Kirk top 20, plus 275. Chris Kirk's been playing
He's
some
playing
good
some
golf.
good ball.
Plus what now?
Yeah, he's been 275.
275.
He's
playing
ranked like
some really
top
well.
10 in the world right now, like 7 or 8 or
I
something.
mean, he might have
Maybe
shot
not.
up after
Maybe that's
the last
FedEx
couple
points.
weeks.
Maybe it's FedEx
Yeah.
points, but he's probably up.
Last couple weeks he's played really well, so he's shot up because he's performed well and finished well. So let's see. I'm going to take him in the players this week.
Perfect. Mike, what do you have in golf?
I'm going to start with John Rahm, top 5 finish, plus 200. He's maybe the second best player in the world currently, just because Scheffler might have passed him after last week, but I think Rahm is going to probably win this tournament. But can't take him out. I'm not going to take him outright.
Well, I'm taking him outright plus 900. He's on my card. I know I can't take him for any kind of challenge or anything
I
like
didn't
that.
take it because of the challenge, but I kind of do.
But
Nah.
He's playing well. He's playing phenomenal.
He is playing unbelievable.
Jan Rahm, give it to him.
That was like his first one, or that he wasn't top 20 or top 10 or something of
Yeah,
like
but he was
2023.
still at the top of the leaderboard after 2 rounds or round in 15 holes,
Something,
whatever it was.
Yeah. Yep. God, we won't take him. We won't take him outright.
All right, we won't.
Well, now it's defense if you do.
We won't take him
Yeah,
outright. Matt, what's your first golf pick?
I have Tony Finau to win the Players and win the Masters at plus 70,000.
I saw that.
700 units.
Plus 70,000. Okay.
I want to throw this in there because I missed it, but I'm taking USA outright to win the World Baseball Classic at plus 250.
Okay, outright.
I hate that they don't play till Saturday. I guess we already
You have
talked
any
about
picks for the actual players tournament, or
that.
Me?
yeah?
I gave the Tony Finau
Okay,
one.
all right, that's fine. That's fine. We'll go with that. I'm on Will Zalatoris top 10 plus 225. I think this is one of those events where Will just shows up and is the top tier guy. So
He's just like there.
he's just
He's hanging
always
out.
in the big events. He just happens to find himself at the top.
Cam
of the
Smith
leaderboard.
might do that because he obviously can't play in it, but he might just go and
Hang
show
out?
up there because it's in Jacksonville
Try to
and hang
defend
out
that title?
hang out.
Your
Yeah.
hometown.
True, it is my hometown. I've been there before. I never played there though. But I will take.
Instead, you went and saw Cop
No,
Out in
it's-
theaters.
That's true.
No,
You
it
did see
stormed
Cop-
the day I was
Was
supposed
it-
to go play there.
To be fair,
Mike went and saw Sing
to
One.
be fair, Matt, they offered it. It's when they put it back in theaters to try to get back to #1 box office movie of all time. So
And it did.
yeah, for a little bit.
It goes Avatar and the Last Airbender, Grease, Cop Out.
Mark, what's your next?
Confirmed true list.
What's your next one?
My next one, I'm gonna take Jordan Spieth top 20 plus 120. Jordan's been playing some good golf as well, and he might be back. He might not be all the way back, but he's a top guy. So
All right,
Top Gun.
top guy.
Maverick.
how you gonna fire the Top Gun? You can't do that. It's a great workaholics bit.
Yeah, that show is so
Matt
good.
hates that show for some reason.
Too
It's a
bad it
great
didn't
show.
get another season.
They decided to end it. I don't know.
No, I thought they were supposed to come out with a
It
movie or
was supposed
something
to- Shut
like
up!
that.
We're not talking about
Oh,
that.
yeah, it got canceled because nobody cares about it.
Victor Hovland, top
Shut up.
20 plus 110 for me.
Also on my
Yeah,
card.
great week last week. He was up in the top, I think, 10 or 15.
I had him did a hole in one last week.
Yeah,
He was in the,
he did have him in a little one last week actually.
so stupid. Mark, what were you gonna say about Hovland?
I have that on my card as well, and I was gonna say I think he was in the final group on Sunday.
Yeah,
He just did not play
nah,
well.
fell apart.
He had a
little
few
bit.
ugly holes.
Yeah.
There. Couldn't get up to -9. But
It's like
going
you
off
playing
that
golf,
Willie
Mike.
Z. Whoa, I got a 99 my last round out. I was
Yeah,
a 44
you know, at a-
on the back.
Yeah,
44 on the
Par
back.
at a 9-hole course, that was good.
Not wrong.
But going off what Greg's saying, I'm taking Willie Z top 20 finish plus 110. And then my final pick is Tony Finau top 20 finish plus 110 as well.
Top 20 plus 110 for you. I got Matt Kuchar to miss the cut plus 140 simply because 2 weeks ago, I think the episode where I was out, I took him to win the tournament and as an outright pick, and he missed the cut. So this is a vengeful spite pick by me. Disappointing to say the least when I saw those the scoreboard. Mark, what else you got in the players?
That's actually it.
All right, Matt. Anything else in the players?
We got a few. I'm taking top Great British and Ireland player. I'm taking Tyrrell Hatton at plus 450. I am also taking top 20 finish John Rahm, Rory McIlroy, and Scotty Scheffler at plus 210.
That's top 10.
And that's top 20.
Top 20.
And then I got
210.
two more. Yeah. I got two picks here, and I'm trying to figure out. One's kind of a safe play if I'm trying to figure out if I want to make it my lock or not.
You still got yours.
I know.
So do you,
One's
Mike.
safe, and one is
Yeah,
safe. I
mine's in
know
college
it.
basketball.
Okay.
So I know it's gonna hit. The other one, I'm like pretty sure it's gonna hit, which is making me think I should do the one that I know is gonna hit if it's a lock, right?
Yeah, that's solid logic.
Logic
All right,
is there.
so I'm doing regular pick top Asian player Sung J M plus 250.
Think he goes back to back?
I think he goes back
He
to
did
back.
last week for you. All right.
But my lock of the week is top Scandinavian player Victor Hovland minus 180. Lock of the week.
All right. So it's Hovland. Can you take a picture of those other guys? Top.
It's
Scandinavian,
It's Alex Noren and David Ligmerth.
minus 180, and Matt locks it in at minus.
I mean, no way that doesn't hit.
That
Unless
is. I mean,
Yeah, that's
famous.
aggressive.
famous
Those are
last
strong words.
Yeah.
Unless Lingmirth comes out of nowhere, I think we're fine.
You're probably not wrong. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Zach, I guess give our challenge picks real quick before we get into championship week in college basketball. I'll start with I'm 4-1. I'll go first. That's fine.
I'll go first. I'm 0-5. I'll go first.
All right, fine. 0-5. Go first.
All right, Victor Hovland plus 2,800
Wow.
outright and put it on my card.
Okay.
That's why I went
Also-
first. That's why I went first.
I'll also take Victor
I knew
Hovland.
Greg was going to take Hovland.
No, I don't actually want Hovland.
All right, on Mike's card as well. I wasn't
Plus
actually going to
2,800.
take Victor Hovland. I was actually.
I think you were.
I was actually taking Will Zalatoris plus 2,800. But thank
Oh,
you.
okay.
So
All right.
and also
Same.
on the card, Mark.
Close enough.
Give me Ricky Fowler plus 4,000. Previous winner at the Players, 2015 champ, and actually didn't play. Hasn't been playing bad. Maybe he's found something.
He has been playing well.
On the card too, Mark, or no?
Yeah, add it. Why not?
All right, plus 4,000 for you. Matt, close out the challenge.
Morikawa plus 2,500 and throw him on my card.
Colin Morikawa plus.
He gets back on track this weekend. He's doing the model.
He's all in on the model. You should see his Bovada account. He's just 100% in on the model.
I hope not. I don't think he can gamble.
All right. Yeah.
If
On the model, he might. I don't know. Who knows?
He might be able to do it on the model.
Yeah. It's also.
he might be able to do it on the model.
Basketball.
It's also.
College
That's
basketball.
true.
It's also
That's true.
pretty
That's true.
much 100% hyperbole. But speaking.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Speaking of the model, and let's go into college basketball. We are in conference championship week. It is, the best time of the year. March Madness getting ready to
No.
start. It's conference championship week, and we just have games from like 11 a.m. on until 1
It's
a.m.
amazing.
every night.
Except for when you lose every single bet because of the model.
Well,
Other than that, it's amazing.
the model's not great. What did the model say about Lafayette Colgate? How'd the model see that
It
one?
had the over. Had the
Just
over.
hash the
This is
over.
a setup for a joke.
No, I don't think so.
What did the model say about the Lafayette Colgate game?
It had it as the winner.
Brush your teeth.
Had it as a winner. I'm going for winners right away. I'm going Davidson plus 6 minus 110 tomorrow to kick off the day. I think it's the first game of the day. Gotta start hot, Mike. Start hot. That's how it works.
Agree.
Matt, what do you have in college basketball?
Nova over Georgetown.
It's going on right now.
I
Good
know. And it's a pretty good pick. What they're doing. Miami, Ohio plus 13 over Toledo. Just MAC basketball season is different. They're playing at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, Ohio. Right, and then I think the Jan fight is right after in Ohio. So I like Miami, Ohio in this game. Go Red Hawks.
Mark, what do you got?
I actually got Marquette minus 6.5 to start off my card.
Marquette, very hot team. Very hot team.
Yeah, they're playing St. John's, and St. John's is not very.
I don't know. St. John's smashed Butler today.
They did.
That's
No.
where Sal Volcano went to college.
Butler? Interesting.
Nope, St. John's.
St. John's.
I figured. It was
Makes way more sense.
Mike, what do you got in college basketball?
I'm going to take your last 4 bye team, the Nittany Lions, plus 2.5, minus 110. We're finally back in the tournament.
Penn State.
Finally, the boys are back.
That won't.
hyped.
That sound clip won't end horribly.
I
I don't care. We're already in the tournament. I don't care if we lose. I'm just happy to actually finally watch us play in the
the
tournament.
fact that we're calling the last 4 teams into the tournament that don't have to play into the play-in games, the last 4 bye teams, like
I love that.
It's
Give me a
it's
bye.
so stupid.
It is dumb, but
I hate
I'm
what's happening?
happy that we're back.
So
They call the last 4 buys the teams that don't have to play
Yeah.
the 11v11 game like on Tuesday and Wednesday next.
so they essentially get a bye into the actual first round of the tournament and don't have to play. in
Yeah.
it.
It's just the tournament.
Yeah, I
Yes,
know, man.
exactly. That's why it's dumb.
It's the
dumb to say
stupidest
that
thing
way.
I've ever heard. Matt, what's your next one?
This is a true winner get in game right here. So I'm taking Rutgers plus 130 over Michigan. They are fighting for their lives out there. Who's that? Who's the coach? Tony Schiano. I think he brings the pain. and they do what they got to do this weekend.
Greg's brother.
I'm actually on.
Greg's brother.
I'm actually on
Basketball
Michigan
team.
-3, -110. This game isn't at the rack. Rutgers is horrible outside of there. So, Mark, what do you have?
What's the rack?
Where their home gym?
I got UConn -7 over your Providence.
Who's Tony Schiavone? Who's that?
Tony
I don't know. Tony
This
Schiano.
is the second episode in a
coaches
row
Rutgers.
you've mentioned Tony Schiavone. I don't know why.
No, 0% chance because I don't know who this guy
You
is.
said Tony Schiavone last week too.
No
Yes,
way.
you did.
That
I
is
don't
true.
know.
I'm
I
on
have no
Providence
clue.
+7 -110 for the record.
They stink.
Boo.
Fine. They just gotta keep it close.
Sunogo's gonna get UConn like 20 points, win the Player of the Year.
This isn't Kevin Ollie's UConn team, buddy. They're not blowing anybody out. This is
Yeah,
different
Mike.
UConn.
They
This
just
isn't
blew,
Rip.
they
This
just
isn't
blew
Rip
Villanova out.
Hamilton at UConn. Nova's a good team. You're right. So that was a big
that's a
win.
huge win. Mike, what's your next one?
I'm gonna go with my lock. I'm going with. Let's see if the line moved at all. I don't think it has. No, it hasn't. Baylor -4.5, -110. They still got a few players from that national championship team 2 years ago. They got a very strong backcourt. I'm going to take Baylor -4.5 as my lock.
On my card,
Against Iowa State.
Baylor
Nope,
minus
take that.
4.5 against Iowa State.
Take that.
Listen,
John Jones was on your card last week and stuff.
I
so
was scrolling
that
through.
hit.
I was scrolling through Bovada trying to find my picks for this week, and that was one that stood out. So my apologies.
They're a
Mike.
good ball club.
I guess.
That's all right. We'll win together.
Mark,
we'll win together.
Mark, what's your next one?
I got the Florida Gators +3 against Mississippi State. I think the Gators will come out on top here. Just a better basketball school than Mississippi State.
Does it affect your pick at all knowing Anthony Richardson is declaring for the draft and not playing in this game?
Ooh, good point, Matt.
Unfortunately,
Good question.
I think he only accounts for a couple points, but I think they can come up with a good plan for how to come up. His absence will be missed, but not too much.
based on him not playing, I am on the under in that game, under
He
130.
probably could play for the team, though, right? Like, based on the combine alone.
Wise, yeah, more than likely.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm under.
if he gets drafted above some of the other guys, though, fire the scouts.
Okay, why? Who do you want drafted? Stetson Bennett?
No, Bryce Young and
Okay.
who's the dude from
Stroud.
Stroud.
I think college success actually matters versus
Plumlee?
No, not Plumlee.
measurables and metrics. But
I'll take Plumlee
Agreed.
for an MLB draft, maybe.
Dude, Plumlee, Plumlee's going to be playing
Plums?
two ball for the Cannoneers, dude. You know he's going to be on
Bring him to
Dude,
Kannapolis,
Plumlee's gonna play
baby.
for. He's gonna be playing in the MLS, and Leg's gonna have his kit.
I would buy his kit.
I'm on-
What's that? Is that like a first aid thing?
I'm on Mississippi State, Florida.
He's got his own Band-Aids.
Under 130.5 -110. Mike, give me your next one.
I'm gonna go UCLA -9, -110 against Colorado. Colorado's horrible.
Also on
UCLA
my
still
card.
got
Also-
Tiger Campbell and Jaime
Jaquez.
Jaquez. I feel like they've been there forever.
Also on my
I'll take them
card.
to smash.
So
And Colorado had to play today already. So
glad we're all matching up. Matt, your next one in college basketball.
My hometown, St. Louis, the Lunatics, -4, -110 over George Massanjar.
Billikens.
What was the line?
-4, -110. I love my hometown of St. Louis. Shout out to the St. Louis fans out there. The Lunatic Fringe.
I'm on. I know, Mike. You mentioned Penn State. I'm on that pick as well. The +2.5. I'm on Arkansas in that Arkansas Auburn game -110. I think that should be a pretty fun matchup to watch in the SEC tournament. Mark, your next one.
This is my last one. It's Kansas State +125 over TCU.
+125 for you, Mike. Your next one.
I'm on TCU -2, -110 there. I think they're a better ball club.
A lot of head-to-heads here. Matt, next one in college basketball.
My last one, you know where I'm at. Me and the bucket. We're running like the antelopes, baby. Grand Canyon, -140 over the University of Seattle. The Pelicans. What?
Pelicans.
You were thinking
I don't know, I'm thinking of
Billikens?
this.
You're going back to the Billikens?
Pelicans.
Nah, but the Grand Canyon Antelopes all day, every day. We run like an antelope. minus 140 money line. I'm mad that I took my lock of the week because this would be my lock of the week at minus 140 this week.
Mike, anything else in college basketball?
Yeah, my last pick's going to be I'm going to take Miami minus 5.5, minus 110. Wake Forest played a hard game today, and Miami won the ACC outright in the regular season, and their best players from the Catholic League. So, and he won the ACC Player of the Year. So, shout out Isaiah Wong.
Not your grandfather's ACC. I heard them talking on ACC Network. I used to remember when every single team had 3 to 4 pros on it. I don't know why.
I don't know. The ACC is a little down this year, but
it for sure is. My last pick is the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes plus 16, minus 110. Big double-digit lines in conference tournaments feels out of place. But who knows? We'll see.
Tulsa's the
ACC
Golden
basketball
Hurricanes?
would be better if you couldn't pay student athletes.
Sure. Fellas, fun episode. Glad we didn't lose it 39 minutes in. This is a good one. Get excited. Next week, we will be coming a day early because we have to record on Tuesday versus Wednesday. Plenty of time to preview the NCAA tournament, though. We'll have all the matchups in the first round. So should be a good one. We'll see you next week. Let's go win.